Hello everybody, welcome back. I am TheChornick, and today, ladies and gentlemen, this is my Elder Scrolls 6 theory series, and we're gonna go over the continent of Aldmeris. Yes, the continent south of Tamriel. Now, first off, I like to talk about this, is that there's not a lot to know about Aldmeris, and there's not really much to go over, because the fact is, Aldmeris is not confirmed to actually have ever existed. It is actually a continent that is only a myth. That's only in the lore of the Elder Scrolls, and not actually confirmed to actually have been there, or, it's not actually there at all right now. And some people believe that it might have not ever actually existed in the first place. So this is going to be kind of an interesting topic to go over. If the next game had something to do with Aldmeris, what would it include? What actually happened to Aldmeris? Will it return? There are multiple theories out there about what actually happened to the continent, if it did indeed existed. And we will go over each of the theories here, and you guys could make your own assumptions, your own speculation, theories and stuff, and I'll state what I believe later on in this video. But first I'm going to give you guys some lore, or some, actually history and beliefs about the continent in itself. Now, Aldmeris was believed to be a continent, mainly just a massive city. It was a continent that just was a city built upon a city. There's no nature there. It got to the point where so many buildings were built that it got to the point where they had to start making skyscrapers and towers, and it became a massive city. Like the whole continent, like freaking, was just one big huge city, and then no nature was anywhere to be found. Now this kind of brings up a theory about, like, hey, maybe they left the continent because there's no agriculture, there's no farming that can happen with it's just a big huge massive city. Yet again, you could also have like soil, maybe little farms within the city, I guess you could have. But like, that's one of the theories, is maybe they had to move because of some of these resources that they needed that couldn't be provided by just one massive city, because you obviously have to have nature to help sustain you. So that's just one of the theories that go on. Some other theories state that Aldmeris actually was a part of Tamriel. It was actually a province, and this could be said about the other continents around Tamriel as well, such as Admora and Yukuta and even Akavir. That all the continents originally were a part of Tamriel, and Tamriel was the original big huge landmass. Kind of like, I guess, if you think of the Earth and what's that massive continent, like Pangea or whatever, like it's kind of like that idea, in which they were all one huge gigantic continent, but eventually they broke off, and Yukuta eventually sank into the sea. And that theory also goes for Aldmeris, that Aldmeris also sank into the sea at one point. But I don't really believe that theory as much. I think that's one of the smaller theories. Another one of the major theories is that the place was just driven by war and sank because of that reason, that all the buildings it was constant warfare, and that the whole place was just so devastated and destroyed by all this magic that it was not able to be lived in anymore, and the continent eventually sank into the sea. Yet again, like, the continent just sinks into the sea. That's just what a lot of people believe, because where else would it go? It won't rise in the sky. A continent won't like rise into the sky, will it? Will it? So there are a lot of theories going around. One theory also states that maybe, like, the Yukutan rebels that have the powerful magic in order to destroy entire land masses. This could be said about the Aldmer, and maybe they destroyed their own homeland. Perhaps that they, were the cause of its destruction, with the war and all that. Perhaps, maybe they're even using their magic to hide the continent from the rest of the world. That's also a possibility. And others state that it was the gods themselves, the Aldmeri gods, that were angry at the Mer for, splitting up, for fighting against each other, and they want the Mer to be one people again. They want them to be one, whole people, not fighting against each other, one kind of race, I guess you could say, one group, all unified and united, and the gods will return the continent of Aldmeris to them. So that's one of the biggest ones. One of the biggest theories is just that the gods hid it from them, and they want the elven people to be one whole happy family again. But anyway, yeah, so in my belief, I don't think the place actually sank in the sea. I don't believe that it never existed. I do believe it existed at some point. I still believe it exists. I still believe it's still there. It's just hidden. It's just, you know, invisible. I don't think it vanished from the world, and I don't think that anything about the war caused it to go away. It's just more about either the Aldmeri people hid it with their magic, or that the gods themselves are hiding it away until the elven races finally unite with each other. And once that happens, maybe the continent will come back. And so the thing is, that also brings us a point that maybe in the next game, The Elder Scrolls 6, or in any game in the future, maybe you have to unite all the elven people. And once that happens, maybe there'll be some DLC that comes afterwards that has to do with the Aldmeris. You know, Aldmeris, whatever you call it. I can't freaking pronounce anything. But anyway, whatever you call the continent, Aldmeris. So whatever your guys' theories or anything you have about this, please post it in the comment section below. What do you think? Do you think this place even existed in the first place? Do you believe in any of the theories I stated in this video? Do you believe in that it just vanished or sank into the sea or war or whatever? Do you have your own theories about it? Please, yeah, again, please put it in the comment section below. I really appreciate that. Please share around your ideas and thoughts and speculation. Do you think this will even be implemented in a game later on? Do you think it will actually become a game, or you'll be able to visit this actual continent in the future? Or do you think it's just some mythical, legendary continent that will just never see the light of day in the future? So guys, thanks for watching. Please post in the comment section below all that good stuff. Please smack the like button if you enjoyed this video. And next week, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go over the continent of Atmora. Yes, indeed. So if you guys have any theories, prior to me releasing that video, please post in the comment section below, and I will state your theory within that video. Thanks guys for watching. I love you all, and peace out. Thank you very much.